excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights,
one-handed catch,
inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports as we hit the regional finals in the UIL football playoffs. First up, a matchup of district rivals in Class 6A Division II as the defending regional champion Summer Creek Bulldogs face the CE King Panthers. CE King looking for its first trip to the state semifinals. There's defending regional champion Summer Creek. First quarter, Bulldogs. Snap is to Trey Brown, left side, and Brown gets in for the touchdown. 7-0 Summer Creek after one. In the second, King on the move, but the big hit there by Montre Harris. They got a field goal, 7-3 Creek at half. In the third, Panthers, Deion Sims will take it. 5-yard touchdown, 10-7 CE King. Later in the third, direct snap to Sims, right side. And then Deion with a nice move right there. 35-yard touchdown, 17-7 King. Summer Creek comes back. Noah Spinks back to throw, goes deep and finds Jamaica Jones. Touchdown, 45 yards, 17-14. But here's Deion Sims again. Great fake, fakes us. There he is. And gone. 30-yard touchdown, 24-14 CE King. What a night for Deion Sims. How about this run? Spins there, and that move, he rushed for 229 yards and 3 scores. 3:30 to play in the game. Bulldogs cut the lead. Spinks to the end zone. Trenton Thomas has it. Touchdown. It's 24-21. But this run by Deion Sims will seal it. He gets a first down, and the Panthers will run out the clock. They win a thriller, 24-21. King is in the state semifinals for the first time in school history.
Coach talked all week, adversity, and then we went at halftime. It was a little bit emotional, but we just came together. We just played as a team, and we just decided this was going to be our last game together.
Coach Lax, man, came in the locker room, gave us an inspirational pep talk. We couldn't have did it without him. He got us hyped, man. Made us really clear our minds and realize all we had to do was execute.
I was proud of our kids. You know, first half defensive battle, second half we came out, started fast. I mean, it is what it is. Proud of our kids. I'm excited right now, man.
In Class 6A Division I, the 5-time state champion Northshore Mustangs advanced to the Region 3 final for the 10th consecutive year, this time facing the undefeated and 13-0 Dickinson Gators. Undefeated Dickinson out of the banner at U of H. Here comes 5-time state champ Northshore. First quarter, Northshore, Caleb Maryland to Jalen Bacard, gets by the defender, and there he goes. 50 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 Northshore after one in the second quarter. Maryland back to throw. He'll find Aubrey Johnson right there, and then Johnson cuts it back all the way across the field. Nice moves. He's still going, gets a block, and Johnson gets a touchdown. Wow, 50 yards, 14-3. Then Maryland takes the snap around the right side. A 35-yard touchdown run, 20-3 Mustangs. Gators driving. Lorenzo Aguirre scrambles left, off balance. Jamarian Payne, touchdown, 20-10 at the half. In the third quarter, more Mustangs. Maryland, short pass to LaDamian DeFries, and touchdown, 27-10. Later in the third, the snap to Caleb Maryland, and he just battles in for the touchdown. It's 34-10, Mustangs on top. Gators will cut the gap. Here's Aguirre. He fires to Jace Washington, and that's pretty. Touchdown, 34-16 after 3. In the fourth quarter now, Mustangs on the move. It's Caden Bradley on the handoff. He gets a touchdown, and the Mustangs win 46-29. They will face Lake Travis next Saturday at Thorne Stadium in the 6A Division I state semifinals. In Class 5A, Division II, it was another matchup of district rivals with defending state champion and undefeated Richmond Randle facing the Iowa Colony Pioneers. Out to Legacy Stadium for the regional final of district rivals. Second quarter, Iowa Colony. Quarterback Carson White. Touchdown, 7-0 Pioneers. Randall now. Landon Williams-Callis just named the Texas Gatorade Player of the Year. Touchdown, game tied at 7. Then, direct snap to Landon. Ball's loose, he picks it up. Touchdown, 17-7, Randall at the half. In the third quarter for the Pioneers, Aaron Tenner up the middle, untouched. He breaks it. 70 yards for the touchdown, cuts the lead to 17-14. Randall back with the ball. Tyler Skrabanek to pass. It's picked off by Darren Brown. And look at this, 65 yards the other way, touchdown, 21-17, Pioneers back on top. But this time, Skrabanek fires to Kamar Chavez-Brown, and he breaks it. 44-yard touchdown, Randall leads 24-21. More Randall and more Williams-Callis. This time, left side, stiff arm, touchdown, 31-21, Randall after 3. Early fourth quarter, the Pioneers answer. Aaron Tenner, 15-yard touchdown, cuts it to 31-28. Just over 5 minutes to play in the game. It's Williams-Callis on the carry, right side, turns on the speed, and he's gone. 46 yards for the score, 38-28. Iowa Colony not done. Carson White to Jaden Warren, gets by the defender, and turns on the speed. 66 yards for the score, 38-35 Randall, 4 minutes to go in the game. But the Lions answer, and of course, it's Landon Williams-Callis, right side, and there he goes. 44-yard touchdown, his 5th touchdown of the game. He ran for 220 yards, and Randall wins 45-35, their 30th straight victory, and they head to the 5A Division II state semifinals. Now off the field this week, it was early National Signing Day, including some super signings for the Willis Wildcats, led by national number 2 rated athlete, Jermaine Bishop.
Well, I want to thank y'all for support, and for the next 3 or 4 years, I'll be taking my talent to the University of Texas.
How does it feel to make it official today?
Oh man, it's a crazy feeling. You know, words really can't explain how I feel right now, but I'm really just blessed to be able to have the opportunity to sign to the University of Texas.
You go there as the nation's number 2 rated all-around athlete. Where on the field will we see you at UT the most, do you think?
Honestly, I can't tell y'all where, but I definitely plan on just being on the field and playing my heart out.
What do you hope to achieve in your 3-4 years, however long you may be there?
Definitely trying to build the community up, leave it better than I found it, just how with high school was really, and really coming out with a national championship, or multiple, yes sir.
And you leave quite a lasting legacy here at Willis. How special is that?
Oh man, it's a great feeling to be able to leave a legacy here at where I've grown up and where I've been my whole life. It's truly a blessing to be able to have an image in this community as big as the one that I do.
Now, as expected, the nation's number 1 football recruit, quarterback Keyshawn Henderson of the Legacy School of Sports Sciences, is now officially a U of H Cougar. Emotions were running high for Keyshawn during Wednesday's signing ceremony.
Where do I start? It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. I just want to say all glory to God. I appreciate everybody for being here.
In an emotionally packed signing day ceremony, Legacy School of Sports Sciences quarterback Keyshawn Henderson gave special thanks and praise to his family, classmates, teammates, and coaches in his rise as the nation's number 1 football recruit. Now, setting his sights to more greatness ahead as the highest recruit ever for the U of H Cougars.
accomplishments, I definitely want to win a Big 12 championship, bring home just the big goals to U of H, the glitz and the glamour that they haven't had in these past couple of years. Keep the train going for the younger generation, especially with this 27 class coming up. Just making sure that they know, like, best in Houston, stay in Houston.
This was the scene at Atascocita High School as Eagles teammates C.J. Toney and Carday Mack signed with Washington State and Arizona State respectively. As for Mack, he closed out his remarkable high school career with nearly 9,000 yards of total offense, first as a sophomore running back, then the last 2 seasons at quarterback. He'll be a running back at Arizona State.
I'm super excited. College is a different level of ball just in general. It's a big blessing for me to even be able to go to the next level, and I just got to be able to showcase my talents.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Up ahead, our Coach of the Week leads Barbers Hill into the regional finals. Plus, we're off to Summer Creek for a special report on the Bulldogs. And more on National Signing Day with Vite Media's Matt Malatesta. You're watching Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. In the Class 5A Division I playoffs, the Barbers Hill Eagles advanced to the regional finals for the first time in 49 years, doing so under first-year head coach Cody Simper, who gets our nod as the Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week. First regional final in 49 years for Barbers Hill. How special is this for the team and the program?
This is just something that we've been working for all year. Our kids believe that we belong here. They've carried that belief throughout the year, through adversity, through hardships, and it's paid off for them, and I'm happy for them.
Speaking of adversity, last week you're down by 10 points in the fourth quarter and then a great comeback and you win in overtime. What about the way these kids responded?
Yeah, our guys just never gave up. They competed with incredible grit. They kept fighting, and they gave ourselves a chance to win.
You've had quite the dynamic duo all season in quarterback Brady Barrier and Trip Davis, the receiver. What about those two guys?
Yeah, they're both just ferocious competitors. You have guys that like to compete. They gravitate towards one another, so they've had a great relationship all year, and it shows up on the field.
Your first year here, tremendous success now. What have you tried most to instill in this program?
I just want our kids to know that when the season starts, we stand as good a chance as anybody else at playing at AT&T Stadium. You know, why not us? It's a great life lesson for these young men that as long as they just keep their eyes on what their goal is and come to work every single day, that they've got a chance to accomplish their goals.
Now, last week here on the show, we highlighted one of the games of the year with Summer Creek pulling out a final seconds victory over Katy in the regional semifinals. An instant classic, if you will, a victory that's also earned Summer Creek our nod as the Stellar Bank Team of the Week. When Katy's Tremaine Hill scored this first quarter touchdown, the Tigers had jumped to a 14-0 lead over Summer Creek in the regional final. But the defending regional champs weren't about to push the panic button.
Goes a lot based on even keel, like don't get too high, don't get too low. This happened earlier in the season against Atascocita where we had to make a last-minute drive. So we had no doubts and we had faith that we was going to win the game, and we did.
We've done it all year long. Our kids understand and they embrace playing for 48 minutes, and that was just another opportunity for us to come out and display that and play for 48 minutes. Just a phenomenal game, two great programs battling it out for Thanksgiving break, and fortunately we were able to come out on top.
But finishing on top was in jeopardy when Katie's Mason Hartwell connected with Drake Hopkins on a 50-yard go-ahead score for a 37-31 Katie lead with under 2 minutes to go, setting the stage for high drama on Summer Creek's final drive, where, with only 26 seconds remaining and facing 4th down and 8 at the Katie 25, Noah Spink scrambled and connected with Trent Thomas on the game-winning touchdown pass.
I mean, it was a busted play. No, we just had to make a play. It was 4th and 8, just last play of the game. So big-time plays, big-time plays in big-time situations. So we just had to go make a play. It was a play. It was Trent Thomas's first play of the game. He runs a flat route, I sprint out, and it turns into a scramble drill. He comes across the field, and I see him wide open, and I got to hit him for a touchdown.
You seem to keep your cool pretty well despite all the chaos. How were you able to do that?
Yeah. I say deep breaths, focus on my training, say a little prayer, and just let's go do it,
And what the Bulldogs did is advance to a 3rd straight regional final, having advanced to the state finals and state semifinals the previous 2 seasons.
Having faith in our head coach, Kenny Harrison. He's the foundation of this program. We have faith in him, and he has faith in us, and that's the reason we've been able to win so many games in these past 3 years.
They're just great kids. Another great senior class, the class of 26, that has embraced the standard of putting a ball on the wall over there. And they understand you have to get to this level of the season to put a ball on the wall, and they've done a great job.
And we are here on campus at Summer Creek, along with the Bulldogs. I've got head coach Kenny Harrison. Coach, congratulations on a sensational victory last week. On behalf of our sponsor, Stellar Bank, we present you this plaque as the H-Town High School Sports Stellar Bank Team of the Week. Position. Ready. And we are here on campus at Randall High, along with the Crusaders, along with the Chargers, with the SBC champion Knights, with the state champions. I'm joined by several of the local bankers from Stellar Bank.
Congratulations on your district championship.
Congratulations on making the state tournament.
This week's Stellar Bank's Team of the Week.
The Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Present to you the Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Team up with Stellar Bank. We're on a mission to help you and our community thrive.
You'd be better off using a push broom with energy prices these days.
Always switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan. Just shift when you blast your AC, use your laundry, or even this leaf blower. To when electricity's super cheap, pile up the savings.
No shift.
Yes, shift. Rhythm has the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Up to 20 hours a day, man.
I think I might shift myself.
Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, as we welcome in Vite Media's Matt Malatesta. Great to see you.
Good seeing you.
All right, you too. Now, continuing now with more on early National Signing Day. A great day, as we saw earlier in the show, for the Houston Cougars, led by Keyshawn Henderson.
#1 player in the country.
Not
How many
bad.
have we had of those in Houston? Not many. Special talent. U of H slayed this week, right? They've got Keyshawn Henderson. Parrish Melvin is a super talent out of Cy Springs. He could play multiple positions. He's great in space, but you've got to love you some Johnny Abear from Strake Jesuit. Holy cow, he rushed for over 8,000 yards.
4th most in the history of Houston high school football.
He is a human touchdown. I think this guy out of this class will be one of the top kids to come out of the 2026 class throughout the city of Houston. He's that good.
Yeah, that's amazing. Texas Longhorns did well with local talent, as we saw earlier, led by Jermaine Bishop.
Another special talent. I don't know where you put him. You got to put him on the field somewhere. He's so good. Jermaine Bishop is one of the most electric players in the country. Honestly, he's so good. But you know what else they did? They filled some other needs. Chris Stewart, a really good receiver. He's from Shadow Creek. And then you have a big offensive lineman, Roberson, out of Klein. Really, really good player. Kosi Akpala, another guy that nobody talks about, from May Creek. So they really filled some needs at both sides of the ball.
Also doing well from as far as getting Houston talent, the Texas Aggies.
A&M did well, okay? They got a late flip, okay, from Iowa Colony.
Jaden Warren.
Super talent, amazing track athlete as well. He's really good. Avery Morco, the big offensive lineman at Ridge Point, a really great player. The receiver that caught most of the balls from Legacy Keyshawn Henderson, Mike Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really three really good players for them. But the sleeper of all of these guys, all these schools, is TCU. They ended up signing 6 kids from the city of Houston. Tremendous value. Really good defensive back over at Jordan. Jack Dalton from the Woodlands High School.
The quarterback, outstanding quarterback.
The quarterback, the big O lineman Burnett over at Ridgepoint. They filled some really good needs. James Scott, also great receiver from Oak Ridge. Nobody was really talking about. TCU did a tremendous job in the city of Houston.
It's amazing the talent that comes out of this area year in and year out. Matt, thanks for being in.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great holiday. Vite Media's Matt Malatesta.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.
When you run a business, it's not always easy to get where you want to go. That's why it's good to have a dependable partner nearby. One that understands the local environment and is always ready and available to help. So your business can take off. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. Hey, it's time to feel the rhythm again with our Rhythm Energy Electrifying Plays of the Week. Northshore versus Dickinson. Caleb Maryland to pass, finds Aubrey Johnson, and then Johnson cuts it all the way across the middle. How about that move there and there? And he's going, got a good block, still going all the way for the touchdown. What a run. Same game, big game from quarterback Caleb Maryland. Around the right side, outraces everyone. 40 yards for the score. Northshore advances to the state semifinals. Summer Creek, Noah Spinks, deep to Jamaica Jones against C.E. King. That was pretty. But a spectacular night for Deion Sims of C.E. King. Here, takes a handoff around the right side and scores. He rushed for 229 yards. Same game. How about this run from Deion Sims? Takes a handoff and then watch the 360 spin. Then another great move as C.E. King advances to the state semis. Iowa Colony, Carson White to Jaden Warren, and he blazes 66 yards for the score against Randall. But Randall's Landon Williams-Callis, the newly named Texas Gatorade Player of the Year, was spectacular. Rushes for 5 touchdowns. Here, on his way, 45 yards for the score. Then, late in the game, he does it again, almost an instant replay. There goes Landon Williams-Callis, 220 rushing yards, and Randall is in the state semifinals. Your Rhythm Energy Electrifying Plays of the Week. All right, electrifying as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.
Hi, Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I.
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Santa gets cookies, we get donuts.